Hey there, it's Julie Pankey, and I'm here with Linda Gresham-Arthur from Alica, one of our amazing sponsors from SpaHive Providence, who will also be at the other two SpaHive events. So we're really excited. We love working with Alica. Hey, Linda.
Hi, Julie. How you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome.
I'm in Florida, just getting acclimated to hot and humid.
How hot and humid?
It's very hot and humid. As soon as I stepped off the plane, it like hit me with a where are you going? Like,
sorry, I had a noise in my office, so I had to close the door.
It hit me like a ton of bricks, and it was so like steamy and hot and humid. So I'm not used to it right now.
Yeah, no, coming from the Northeast, at least we are a comfortable 80 with a breeze.
So thanks for joining me. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about Alica. And, you know, a lot of people, when they think of like an organic, natural brand, they think that it's fluff and buff and, you know, smells good and is foo-foo. But I have firsthand knowledge that Alica is a very result-oriented brand. So can you speak a little bit to that, you know, about kind of the stigmatism that goes, is that what the right word?
So what was it?
The stigma that goes
with organic, yes.
Natural organic brands.
Well, there's definitely some differences between organic, natural, what is USDA organic, and how that relates to European organic. So there's big subjects to go on for a long time. But to give you more knowledge about Alica, we are BDIH certified, majority of our products, not all of them. I'll get into that in a minute. And what that means, BDIH is one of the most difficult, strictest organic certifications to get in the world. It is made up by 4 different companies, EcoCert being one of them, that puts this certification together. And we have the standards out online so you could read about it. But we hand pick, hand harvest every ingredient. We are based in Hungary. So our ingredients, majority of them all come from Hungary, or if they come from another location, like the lemons from Italy, again, those are all hand harvested and they're organic. So everything that we have carries that certification, that organic certification. The products that are all BDIH certified are completely grown in Hungary and hand harvested there. So it's a combination, but all of our farms, everybody that we work with has an organic certification. So by the fact that we're hand harvesting, we're first pulls with those hand harvests, we're getting the best of the ingredients. And by doing that, we get the full potency and the nutrient value. And we use everything. It's not just the extracts. So we use the skins, the pulps, the seeds, everything is put to use. And then once it's gone through the extraction process for whatever is needed for whatever product, then everything goes into a fermentation process, which then increases in the potency level to it. So you get a high performance. Our skin is our largest organ. It absorbs everything. So we want to make sure that we're putting nutritious product on the skin, just like you would in your body. If you're going to do the NutriBullet or one of those and you're putting everything in there, you want the full value to it because you know what that means to your body, your energy level. So by using those first pulls that are fermented, and we put that into the formulations, then we are performance driven. So if we say it's going to firm and it's going to lift, like fenugreek, one of my favorites, and can't live without my fenugreek now, it gives that extra support to the skin, almost like a ceramide would, a ceramide chemical would. but it's something the skin naturally recognizes. So it knows what to do with it and how to put it to work. So you get great results with it. And our products can be used with various machines, pretty much any machine. We've got product selection to work with it. So if you're doing the oxygen machine, you're doing a galvanic phoratic, you're doing a microdermabrasion, microneedling, we've got protocols for all of those as well. So we cover the full gambit. And we don't dilute our products. We don't want our guests to dilute the products. They are formulated to a certain pH value, so you get the highest benefit from them and the most results. So we really stress to use the product as directed. If you dilute it and put water in it or think you're going to stretch it, you've now changed the pH value. You're not going to get the result. You're going to be lucky if you get 50% of the result from it.
Wow.
So that is our organic story in a nutshell. And we are celebrating 60 years. So we have been in business from Hungary for 60 years now.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And also, I know Alica makes, I mean, when we look at products, you know, and vendor and spa relationships, you know that I believe that it's more than just products in a bottle. Yes. You know, it's about the relationship that you have with your spas and the partnership that you've created. So tell me a little bit about what Alica does differently and how they make such a great partner for their spa clients.
We've really looked and done some additional analysis this year and have created tools that our spas can use to really analyze their business, what's happening in their rooms, what their booking ratio is, what their retention value is. We feel that if being a spa partner, it's all about helping to do better business and meet their goals and objectives. And if we're doing that and we're supporting them and moving forward to do that, then it becomes a terrific partnership for both of us. And then partnering this year with JMPankey Partners for accounts that are looking to need some consulting, but not all the time. So we're working with the concierge program. And for new accounts that come on that meet a certain level and certain criteria, then between what JMPankey you've done and what we're doing, then they're given those services complimentary for a few months. And we're the only ones that I know of as a vendor who are partnering in that way to say, hey, we really want to help support your business. We want to keep you in business, and we'll go in and talk SWOT analysis, and we'll look at the rooms and what kind of training and talk about front house and dialogue. And we've added some additional webinars this year, all about business, and we'll continue to do that going forward. But a lot of our accounts now have figured out that this is an area I'm passionate about, so they'll ring up and say, hey, you know, is Linda around? Can I have a chat with her?
Right.
And talk about some different things, whatever is on their mind. So I pull out my resource catalog or my book of, you know, oh, here, go to them for help, or, you know, equipment, things like that, just anything that they need.
Right. And I think that's great because it shows that Alica is really taking it to the next level and kind of adjusting and growing with the times, you know, that we're in, you know, so the way that, you know, representing a product brand or having a partnership between a vendor resource partner and a spa has truly evolved and is a little bit more all-encompassing and business-driven. So I think that's amazing.
And that's my personal philosophy, because there's a lot of us out here who are terrific product lines, but it's product in a bottle. So what are we going to do to help them cement and support their business and continue to grow? And that's where you try and find true value and true performance.
Awesome. And then if you don't mind sharing with our viewers, especially, you know, with the spa people that are in the SpaHive community, not just the vendor partners. What did you like about attending the SpaHive Mastermind event?
The Mastermind event is a fabulous event. It allows the spas to create a network, a support network of other owners, other estheticians, massage therapists, technicians, as well as vendors, of course, that are there that can help be a voice of support and help generate new ideas. And it allowed them to kind of dig deeper into, what's the situation that comes up consistently all the time that we're readdressing, or that I found part of the solution, but I'm missing a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of what we had at my table, at least, on a lot of the conversations that happened, where individuals picked up that second piece, the piece that was missing, or they got some ideas that they hadn't experienced before, and said, you know what, this is worth trying. But they also made those relationships. So if they need to give somebody a ring to say, hey, I'm stuck, here's somebody that has the resources or has been at this a long time. We had some spa directors with us that have been in the business for 30 years
Mm-hmm.
Or more, and some that have just started. So, their fresh ideas and fresh look of, what's new was great for those who have been in the business for a long time. But then, experience counts for a lot when it comes to management and numbers. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is, I think, is incredibly valuable for everybody.
Well, thanks for sharing that. I'm glad you found value in it. And then finally, I know that you offer your clients a lot of resources, as you've said, and you've been a vendor resource partner for many, many years, and have years and years of retail training experience and dialogue training experience, both in the spa and salon and retail industries, well, all three industries.
Right.
Give me one little tidbit, one little best practice that you would share with our SpaHive community spas on how they can do better. Retail's a hot topic, so how can we inspire our teams to sell more retail?
The one area that I find consistent challenge with, and that I coach a lot on, are listing skills. And to take the second, even though sometimes they perceive that they don't have the second because our books are tight, but to really take in everything their client is saying, because the client gives you very clear clues as to why they're there. And if you repeat back to them while they're there, you're addressing the issues, and then with that, you're addressing the product that you want them to use. So if I go in and I'm saying, I get really puffy around the eyes, I travel a lot, I need something that I can, apply to my eyes, is there something that you can do? Well, in the facial, of course, there's something that we can do, but at the same time, I'm going to repeat back to the customer and say, you came in talking about your eyes and the puffiness. Now, this is our fenugreek wand. I want you to take this on the plane with you, and I want you to apply it before you take off, and then apply it after you get done. It will give you that instant tightening, and the vitamin K is going to help with the puffiness and the dark circles from happening. And then have a nice nap on the plane as well. That'll help. So you're repeating right back to them exactly what they've told you, but you have to take the second to listen. And that's where we find most of our challenges.
That's a good tip. Thanks, Linda.
Sure.
Thanks for taking
all of them.
Thanks for taking time out of your busy day and joining me here in the SpaHive live.
Well, thanks for asking for us to participate in SpaHive. Looking forward to the next two, one in Cleveland and then the other one in Sturbridge. So it's going to be a good time.
Yeah. Thanks, Linda. Thanks for joining me on a Friday afternoon.
Okay. Take care.
Bye.
Have a good week. Bye.
Bye.